Okay. Yep. Let's see, it looks like we're actually going to get in the knife round. That was actually a really short break there. Hopefully, popcorn pop fast because it looks like it's going to be a great game. Is it Royal Flush? They have shown that they've been able to go good in this tournament. Especially with a 4-0 record. This is going to be their 5th game of the main division, so that's going to be incredibly entertaining to watch. It is exciting what both teams are going to be able to bring to the bunch.
Knife rounds on this game always remind me of ancient like Roman battles where like people would just charge at each other and just stand there and hit each other with swords. It makes me laugh every time I watch a knife round. I don't know if you've played any of the Total War games, but it's literally what it is you march lines of warriors at each other and they just hit each other until one of you eventually win.
Yeah, right now, it's obviously Royal Flush actually went on CT side. I don't know, like I said with TJ, when we were guessing that match yesterday, there's pretty much no situation where you don't want to go with CT side. He did say, although with NACS, it kind of varies. I mean, we have seen a lot of teams, especially like Enemy, like we were talking about earlier, they have a monstrous, was it T side, like 12-3 I believe, but then they just get destroyed on CT, like not even getting half the rounds. Still winning the match, but it's weird how that works out.
Yeah, I mean, Inferno, I find that a lot of times too, like if I'm just playing like comp or some sort of pugs, is a lot of times I can find a game to be completely T-sided, even though Inferno's not supposed to be T-sided, even slightly a little bit, but I'll go like 12-3 on T-side, and then in that same pug, completely lose CT side just because like people play the sides better, you know, with that AK and stuff like that. They're going to be pushing up fast B. Chaz is completely wided here. Pink Ninja going to be finding a nice pick on the board. Chaz with a double dink onto both Freak and Rich, though he is going to get traded by Noob. Sneaky with an excellent shot to get Noob. That's going to leave Bread left in the 1v4. He does have Bomb, though, and he's going to be taking shots from every angle, though he does find a nice sneaky shot onto Sneaky, but Ninja will be there to make sure he does fall, and the pistol round goes to Royal Flush 7.
Wow, that was really fast. Just an amazing flash from the CT side, able to have Chaz behind that car. Deacon out, getting a couple of kills there, just basically single-handedly handed him the round, especially with one guy in flank. He was able to seclude the guy into Banana, basically stop him from going anywhere, but that was a really impressive display from Chaz. They're just able to peek out, get those 2 crucial kills, especially when all of them are flash, so right now it just looks like Annihilate is just going to do a fast Tech 9 rush. They forced up, all of them have, the highest person that has the most money on there is actually $200, but aside that they only have 50, and they're going to see if they can push in the side extremely fast here. All of them just taking it.
Chaz is going to find them over at Truck, though Bread is going to get a nice pick onto him, and Noob finding Sneaky over there in Pit. Reed will get a nice shot onto Freak, but it's not looking very good for the CT side that got to force up weapons, as it's currently a 4v2 situation, both of them having to retake from library area. Bread will spot one, though I'm not sure if he makes sure that call-out got out. They're going to push up onto A site right now, as Pink Ninja does find one, though Bread will find him in return. Corv left with an MP7 to take on the likes of these last 2 CTs, two T's rather, and Bread is going to get him from behind. There's a nice little bait and switch there, as CT was looking completely the wrong way. Nice push onto A.
Yeah, we're pretty much in that clutch situation. He had to make his first shots to be able to get that, but I believe that was Annihilate. They just took the chance, they forced buy it up. Kind of a sketchy buy there. Like, they did have the utility. I thought they were going to do like an execute there, but besides that, they just had a couple of flashes and they just all pushed in the side, which actually worked out perfectly in their favor. This round, they're just all 5 pushing up mid, just take AKs and everything, rifles. Just looks like they may do around the world here, or they just do a wrap on A side, but all 5 of them, they pretty much have no flank at all going on. There's some shots going out. 3 people go down on the CT side, a couple shots coming from M-Ream, but besides that, they just took sites. Annihilate and Bread's just completely taken out, but I'll say that's just going to be the end of the round.
Yeah, Corv left with not much to do but sit and hope for an exit frag and a gun, which he will do just that. Unfortunately, missing his first couple shots, it's going to give away his position as Bread does fall back, not wanting to give away the gun. All 5 Ts are rotating now. Corv unable to find any sort of kills, and that will leave all 5 members of Annihilate alive that round, which is going to really help their economy. But Royal Flush 7 has got to be feeling devastated now after the winning pistol round and losing both consecutive rounds after that. They are going to have to save again. Just buying 5.7s, though. A couple of them, actually 4 of them, are going to go ahead and buy body armor to try to reduce some of the damage. Annihilate not buying up anything else. They're just going to stay with the exact same guns they had the last round as they push very quickly towards Banana. Nades hitting very nicely on Vor, and the pistol's going to play up close, try to get a pick as they come around B, though Annihilate is going to take this a little bit slower, set up some nades and try to execute onto the site properly. Vor with a very nice spray down through the smoke onto Pink Ninja. It's going to leave Core alone on the site to try to hold this very nice smoke, keeping them pressured right now. Bread watching the flank, not going to be finding anybody. CT's making sure not to rotate too hard off of A, as Annihilate doing a very good job of playing this patiently. Chaz gonna pop flash in and try to find somebody, but the smoke's still covering it off. Freak, though, gets a beautiful shot through the smoke directly onto Chaz's head. That's gonna bring it into a 3v5 situation, and CTs are gonna be forced to rotate more of their players over here towards the B bomb site.
Yeah, right now in this 3v5 situation, it's gonna be really hard for the CTs to win this right now. Looks like they're actually gonna bank on a B. The only way they can actually salvage this is if they get a couple, 2 kills maybe to even dent their economy, but they cannot let every single one of these guys survive. If they do, their economy is just going to be out of control and they're not going to be able to stop it.
Yeah, I don't know if I like them not keeping everybody over towards, or not keeping at least 2 people over towards the B side, considering there was no info given even a little bit towards the A site. They're going to push onto site, and Korv's going to be left alone, though he does get a pick on Devore before he goes down. Some more spray through the smoke from Freak, unfortunately unable to find anybody this time, as he does try to wrap through construction. He will find Freak. He will also find Rich, though does get dropped by Noob in response. Sneaky's going to push up and find Noob, though Bread will, with just 12 health remaining, save that round for Annihilate as they go up 3 rounds to 1.
That was been incredibly bad. Emery able to get the crucial kills that they needed, but pushing through that smoke just wasn't enough. Bread with 12 health, he was able to stay alive and take the round there. But 1-3, they're getting in the first gun round here. Both teams going to get up. Annihilate's actually going to opt to get no ops here, while Royal Flush is going to opt to get 1 op, so see, with the op on CT's side, they're actually going to see if they can take that mid. He's peeking out mid to see if they can find anything, but can't find anything, so he's just going to back up into Arch here, so both teams just playing a really just default setup. Inferno, 2 people Banana, 3 people A, a really just default setup. Nothing more to say there.
One thing about Inferno is both sites are very tunneled into how do you get into the sites. A little bit less so with that mid-split area where you can go either truck or arches. However, B site, though, especially, is a tunnel, and sometimes, you know, those smokes, they last a good, 20 seconds, 15 seconds? I don't know the exact time on smokes, but they last quite a while, and, you know, that can delay the round for a while. So we see Inferno games usually taking a lot longer than most, and Chaz with a nice op pick onto Vor, who was trying to push up and find some information, though couldn't find any.
Yeah, that's what goes wrong when you don't make a smoke right. You just get shot through it. The smoke was just a little bit off, and he was just able to use that to his advantage. He thought it was covering it, but there's just a huge gap in it for him to be able to take that. That's how crucial it is for you to get a good smoke going on, because you can easily just get picked off by that. But let's say they're actually just going to have 3 people going to site. Molly's flash is going down. They just want to stop this rush as fast as they can.
Yeah, they're going to be pushing onto site now. Core will be taking a wide peek as he will find one, and Pink Ninja with a great double kill there to ward off the site. That's going to leave Bread again in a 1v4 situation. Ninja there coming absolutely ham as he gets that double kill, getting bombed down as well. Going to force all the CTs to rotate now, and Bread is in one heck of a predicament, and Chaz just going to shut him down completely as he peeks around that corner. Bread just, wow. That headshot, everything. That was beautiful.
But yeah, basically just that double spray down was able to stop any rush. If the teams would have gotten that 1 kill on them, they could have easily won that round, especially in the CT's position that they were. They were no in position to actually stop any post plants positions that they could have taken. But right now, with those 2 rounds, that 1 round Royal Flush won, that Annihilate's economy's in pretty bad shape right now. Although Royal Flush, they have a full buy going on. Annihilate, even though in a bad shot, and Chaz able to get the pig on Navora, just peeking out mid, taking that aggressive peek, and just knowing, okay, I'm better than these guys. Let me take the peek. I'm gonna get it, and then I'm just gonna fall back.
Bread will take a couple pop shots there around the Arch's side. They are going to smoke off to push the Arch's side, though. Corv with a nice peek out will find Rich. Bread, though, there with the trade, and it's going to be left to a 3v4 situation as they try to push Arch side. Oh, man, Chaz he's going to go for the re-peek. Fully
Yeah, well, Hoodie, you're lagging very bad here, so I'm gonna take over. There's gonna be 3 people that are actually gonna push in a speed rank. One guy's gonna be CT, but they have one guy tree right now, watching him rotate. Although the 3 CTs are still RA, if they can get this first peek on Peak Ninja, which they do, turning it into a 3v3. Right now, they just need to get bomb plant. They're clearing site as fast as they can so they can actually get this nice post-plant positions going on here. But Bread's actually, I think he's actually lagging out, so Chaz is just going to be able to pick him up. Yeah, that's just bad timing there. But it's going to be a 2v3 here. See what they're going to do. Both players are stuck on sites, and the CTs know this. They're going to see if they can do some 2v2 peeks here and see what they can get. Noob just getting taken down to 8 HP, basically has nothing else he can do. Gonna see if he can get some attention off him with his teammate F-Reed in Spool's area. He was able to get 1 kill, but taken out by Sneaky there. And Freak able to get 1, but Freak Sneaky. Last guy alive, fakes the bomb once, peeks it, and Freak able to take the best of Sneaky, able to getting a nice shot on him. Even though Freak only had, I think, 48 HP, he was still able to take the best of them just by that 1 shot. So.
Alright, I'm coming in as lag on.
Yeah, it's still lagging really bad. So. Right now, looks like Annihilate, because they won that round, they're basically just gonna opt to get 4 AKs, 1 max in by. Royal Flush, because they lost that, basically they're just going to do a full save so you can get a healthy buy next round. So right now, pretty much not that much Royal can do. They have a heavy B stack going on. 3B, 2A. One guy's going to be with, one guy's going to be Arch here. Just going to see what's going to happen. Whereas Annihilate's playing is very safe, meaning not to get into any close ranges with these pistols, where the P250s excels in close range, able to one-tap anyone, basically does the same amount of damage as the AK.
Alright, am I sounding any better yet, Rebo, or am I still laggy?
You sound a little better, so.
Alright, sorry about the lag issue, guys. I have no idea what the issue was. I did some tests and it didn't look like I was lagging as far as my internet goes, so maybe it was a little bit of TeamSpeak issues, because that is what we use to do this. It does look like they are going to be playing a little bit slow towards B here. Bomb pushing up slowly Banana as 2 members of the T team lurk near the A mid area. It does look like they're going to fall back, and Annihilate is going to find a pick onto Corv. I think that's going to give them all that they need to push into B site here. Though Pink Ninja with a great shot onto Freak there as he tries to peek the corner. It's going to make the T's a little bit antsy to push into B site here until that smoke goes down. Though they are going to find the site relatively easy and free. Pink Ninja trying to push through that smoke a little bit too courageously. Bread going to be finding Chaz. Now it's down to a 2v2 situation with P250s only. Bread at 6 HP is going to have to try not to die here if he wants to save any sort of economy. Looks like both players are going to be trying to rotate near T-spawn, maybe try to get some extra frags or something if they push out Banana.
But yeah, showing, like I said earlier, Pink able to get that 1-tap onto Freak, just showing how versatile the P250s are. That's one of the things about the P250s, they're incredibly deadly and versatile. Basically, you can use them in any situation, and for $300, you can take out a $2,700 AK and $100,000 or $1,000 worth of body armor. So, just
yeah,
that investment for $300, destroying all of it is incredible.
Yeah, and that's one tip that I would like to give anybody that's watching that might not know, is every time you have enough to buy a pistol as well as like an M4 or anything on your buy round, make sure you upgrade to a P250, because like the USP is just completely worthless against armor. Like that's what the P250 is built for, is to tear through armor. And so like if you have the extra money, it is 100% worth it to upgrade. most of the time. We are going to see a full AK buy come out from the T side here, playing quite a normal default as they drop bomb near the T stairs. We're going to see Corv push up very early. He might get caught out by this gentleman playing the lumber area, and Corv making sure not to push up any farther. Could be dangerous. Freak heard the footsteps and made sure not to peek out. Could be a trap. I don't know what's going to happen there. We're going to see smokes coming out from Annihilate as it looks like they're going to be trying to do some sort of A execute through the mid area. Bomb still down near T-spawn. We're not quite sure what they're doing. They push out of Boiler. Take a couple pop shots at Arches. Unable to find anything through that smoke.
So they actually have a stack on A here. They have 3 people on site and 1 guy Arch. If they actually choose to go A, this is going to turn out terrible for them. And they're actually reading that. They're putting 1 guy site in core, a lone man on B. Sitting on top of box with an MP7 in armor. I don't know if he's going to be able to defend this. He does have 1 guy in CT. I don't know if he's going to be able to rotate, but he actually goes back library, and then they have a full 5 squads, all AKs, going in the B site right now. Just shots going out anywhere.
Corv does find Rich, but unfortunately gets traded very early by Noob, which gives them full access to the B site. They are trying to rotate through construction right now into the garden area with a nice plant by Vor behind the fountain. Pink Ninja going to find an early pick onto Freak as well as onto Vor with a nice 2K. He's going to open up that site again, though Bread will find Emreed from behind as well as he will find Sneaky. It's left to a 2v2 situation and Pink Ninja is very low. Unfortunately, Chaz cannot get that op shot off and Noob will find him. Pink Ninja left with just 5 HP and a FAMAS is not going to be able to get anything done as Noob finishes off that round and Annihilate starting to take a very demanding lead as the scoreline becomes 6-2.
Right there, it was just a great read coming from Annihilate. They saw that there's no aggressive pushes coming out mid. There's no information beaks coming out mid. If you see any of that, it basically tells, okay, it's a stack on site. Like they don't need to get any information because they have a stack there. They don't need to fall back and ask for a rotate because hey, they have 4 people there. So Annihilate just read that. They're like, okay, this isn't good. Like we should just back up, go B. And they read it perfectly. The core, the last man standing on B, just was not able to go up against 5 AKs of might.
And once again, we have to see an eco round come out from the CT side here. And like we were saying at the beginning of this game, you know, Inferno's not always a CT-sided map. You know, if we get those teams that really but the T side, they come in.
You're lagging again right now, so I want to stop you right there. He just completely lagged out, so see if he can try to fix that. But right now they actually have a kind of a sneaky boost coming out on B side here. Even though Seekies and Apps here, so we got them in 2 places. So they have 3 people pushing up mid. I believe all of them are going to be AKs. 4 people going to go mid now. They're just taking their time. They're just trying to find some information. Both players, both teams taking their sweet time. 1 guy's going to be Arch, though, and they do have that close range in Apps, so I don't know how that's going to go. But we do have Sneaky calling this, getting a kill mid, and basically saying, okay, they're all going to go be Freak able to get a nice kill on Ninja, and then Corv and Chaz going down right after, basically leaving it up to Sneaky and Emreed, just all alone. Sneaky, although he is able to get that AK, save that for next round. Besides that, MSG, if they save that AK, they're actually going to be able to get a pretty nice buy after that. Emreed able to take out 1 guy, but besides that, nothing much. He wasn't able to get an AK, he wasn't able to save that. But Sneaky, he got the AK. If he does save this, they're actually going to be able to get an op here, which is going to be great for the CT side, so. Hoodie, you back here?
I have no idea. I'm not getting any lag issues on my end. I don't know why it might be lagging on your end. Sneaky's going to be doing his best to save, but Noob is going to end up finding him hiding in T-spawn and take away that gun from him. I'm not lagging anymore, right?
No, you're not.
Okay, so I really don't know what the issue is. It's really weird because I've checked a couple times now and nothing's wrong with my internet, so it's weird. But we are going to be seeing full buys come out from both of these teams as Annihilate does add 1 more point to their demanding lead right now. Royal Flush 7 trying to do everything they can to claw their way back into this game, needing as many rounds as possible from this point on CT side to even hopefully have a chance, though they could be a CT, or rather a T-sided team. 2, we don't know yet. it's going to be an interesting second half, and we'll have to see how it goes down. For right now, it does look like they're playing their default again, 2 towards the B site, bomb drop, T-stairs, and just kind of trying to see if they can find any early aggression here from Royal Flush 7 or any early information that might be able to help them get A site easier.
Going out to core, hitting it down freaking noob down to 64 and AV2 respectively. So right now, actually, they're going to see if they can do an A here. Trying to see if they can get some information like they've done before. They haven't done a full-out rush onto the A site yet. Both teams have been playing it really patiently. Chaz with the op misses his first shot, and he's not able to get away. A full arch side ready for their control.
They are going to wrap around onto A site, desperately looking for the other picks that they know are on the A site. Vor going to push directly into Graveyard and take him out. Imreed is, Sneaky is in pit very sneakily. He's going to find 2 members of Annihilate here, and he's left to kind of sit in that position, maybe give away for the information as his teammates try to retake Peak Ninja, finding an aggressive Rich try to peek into Library, and Sneaky going to finish off the T team to give Royal Flush 7 their first round back into this game.
Well, yeah, Royal Flush desperately needs these rounds. Like, if they do not win the next 5 rounds in a row, they're going to be in a terrible position, especially for T-side. Unless, of course, they're a CT or a T-sided team, but the way they pick CT side, like for the first round, does not look like it. Hopefully, I'm wrong though.
I'm right there with you, and if Annihilate keeps playing the way they're playing, where they're showing, a lot of dominance as far as map control goes, I think their CT side is going to be quite difficult to get around, even if Royal Flush 7 is feeling that T side. It does look like they're going to go for a very, very fast B push here, though the members of Royal Flush 7 are doing very well to try to hold it off. Flash is coming over. There's going to be a lot of bloodshed trade here as Pink Ninja and Corv both get 2 kills, making it a 4v3. All 3 members of Annihilate are lit. Bread falling to Imreed through the smoke. Imreed finding a second one onto Noob, and it's just Freak left here with 4 HP at Newbox.
The Molly coming down. Just nothing you can do there. The Molly just completely demolishes them. Just basically melts them into a little pretty pulp. Nothing he can see again. Parents will never recognize them. So.
Yeah, those are a couple of really good key Molly, or not a couple of good, rather a single good Molly from, I believe that was Pink Ninja there that caught a lot of damage onto those Ts that were pushing in, and in fact killing one of them. So great Molly by him. I think that helped that round a lot as all of those Ts went into that site extremely damaged. They are going to be forced here into Tech 9s, a couple buying armor. Bread unfortunately unable to buy any armor or nades. Noob's going to try to go for a smoke mid, and it looks like it's going to be a fast mid push, though Chaz with a very early pick onto Rich.
Yeah, basically that kill is pretty much crucial, and to be able to defend this A sites. They are pushing up really fast into apps. Was it Sneaky able to punish that? Basically, not letting them push out any more aggressively. Right
yeah,
now,
Bread was only left with 16 health after that push too, so one of them died, and Bread's just like, "All right, he's dead. I'm at 16 health. This is obviously not the way to go, guys. Let's pull out of here." Which they are gonna try to do something towards B. It looks like bombed right now. Slowly pushing his way up Banana, trying to not make sound. Gonna drop it, in fact, before he peeks out, which is a really good decision, even though there isn't anybody waiting there.
Yeah, but they're calling this. They have 2 people on site here. Pink did throw down the Molly. So both teams are just basically waiting for the action right now. They're basically waiting to see what they can do. He does throw down the smoke, and Freak is shooting through the smoke. The Tracers, Hisham, and he just got taken down from that spread. It's an archway, basically just seeing if he can get the close angle there. Besides that, they can't really see if they can find anything, and Chaz takes out Bread. The last guy left, Noob, basically has to go for this. He wants that bomb plant. He has pretty much no utility except for a nade. Pink's gonna be right there, so he's gonna be just walks into his crosshair. Nothing he can do there.
Yeah, that was one of those rounds that we talk about way too much on this stream about you just kind of have to get it done and over with. They tried to do a couple things, though. Chaz finding that pick early into the round is going to make it that much more difficult on an eco round. Left with just 4 players, couldn't find anything happening. Apartments got lit, killed, all of the above, and the round just went south. However, they are going to be able to buy AKs this round, as well as pretty much full utility.
Well, yeah, right now Annihilate, those 2 rounds that they, or the 3 rounds that they lost, they still have enough to buy up. They did save last round, but they were able to get full Tech 9 armor, so it was a pretty good buy in my opinion, especially with the Tech 9 armor combo, which is incredibly deadly, especially if you get those close range battles. So
Yeah, Freak falling a little bit. Taking a little bit of damage early here, being dropped to 84 health. There's going to be a couple shots and apartments, maybe trying to give away some false information. Bomb's still way down near T stairs, though it does look like all 5 members are positioned around mid. Maybe gonna try to take an A execute here. Does look like they're going to rotate that bomb towards B pretty fast, making sure nobody's pushed up banana. Though we know from the previous rounds, Royal Flush 7 does not like to push too far up banana. Play really passive on that B site, which I think's a good way to play it. Core being called for the rotate a little bit too early. They're going to push in through the smoke, and that's going to leave Ninja on site all alone. However, that flash does go out, and he is able to find Freak, though Rich will find him. Sneaky with a nice kill onto Bread, and they're left in a 2v4 situation, though they are on site. Chaz with a nice shot on Devore. 1v4, gonna try to get the CT that's pushing him. Unfortunately not able to. Corv will take that round, and Royal Flush 7 have found themselves a huge break as they have almost brought this game back to a tied scoreboard. Being down previously 2-7, it is now 6-7 as they have taken the past 4 rounds uncontested.
pretty much Royal Flush going off what was going wrong, basically just fixing that. The Chaz, the way he's been using that op, he's been using the archways very dominantly. Just been able to get those kills consistently every single round, so they're just gonna see if they can do a fast push into apps here. There's gonna be sneaky. He's not actually gonna see him, they're just gonna go right down boiler into truck side, so
they're gonna push fast onto A, taking a look at unfortunately, both the CT's going to get the trade, and Rich going to find Sneaky, though they're dropping into pit, and Imreed's left alone on site with bomb down. Vor's going to be pushing in from Arches. Chaz, though, again, with that op skill, absolutely insane, is going to finish off the round, as well as Vor. Take a look over at him, and he's currently sitting not too terribly ahead. 11-9, scoreboard pretty even across Royal Flush 7's lineup. The lowest person being 9 kills, but second on the scoreboard. We take a look over at Annihilate's scoreboard, and it's not the same. Rich and Vor are kind of dropped the weight a little bit. Kills in between them.
Yeah, you're lagging. Yeah, you're lagging really bad. I don't know what's going on there. So this is gonna be a 5v5, obviously. Chaz was not able to get the fast pick into mid. So basically turn that. They do have Rich, so they have picking up the op this round. Let's see if they're going to play this aggressively, but they know that Annihilate does this very passive, so they're probably going to play it passive too, to see what's going to go on. They were able to get the kill on the banana, which does prompt a rotate coming in from Chaz on CT side. So yeah, I don't know, Chaz just holds the smoke and backs off there, so maybe to see if they can do some mind games, make it so, okay, there's 2 people on B, but really he just rotates back to A. They do throw a molly to A site, but looks like all 3 of them are actually going to push into archway incredibly fast. They may try to do a wrap around A, which has been working incredibly nicely. One guy's going to be graveyard, one guy's going to be pits. There has been no shots going out yet. None of them know they're there. Enreed, and if they got Rich and Vor and Brid, it would clear out site, turning it into a 2v4. A terrible situation, especially for last round.
Yeah, they're going to be forced to go for it here, as it is the 15th round. Am I back?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, this is the last round. They're going to be both peeking in on this arch side now. Bread playing Graveyard as Vidar tries to get a couple shots with that op from pit. He is going to be able to find Chaz. I don't know why I said Vidar. That's Vor. I apologize. Going to try to close the site finding Vor, but unfortunately.
Okay, so basically, there was really not that much they could do there. Royal Flush, 2v4. They weren't able to get enough kills for them to actually stop the push on the A. They basically just stopped right in their tracks. Right now, we're just waiting for both teams ready up. Second round, or second half. They're going to be coming in here any second now. See if Royal Flush is going to be able to pick up their speed here, especially on the CT side. Very poor performance for that, so they are able to get this back. If they do get the pistol round, it can be a very close game here, so it's just gonna see what's gonna happen. Buys are gonna come out. Jazz is gonna get an armor here, and besides that, Bred's also gonna get some armor. Annihilate going for heavy utility, and 3 armors coming out there. Besides that, it just pretty much looks like they're gonna do a default. They may actually try to do an execute with Reed getting a smoke and 2 flashes, going to see if he can maybe fake out B. But they're pushing 3 in a banana incredibly fast. Emery does not spot any of them. He peeks out, but Rich is able to get the kill before Emery is able to do anything against that. He does get smoked out, so he does have to push back here. But with actually one guy timed out, oh no. Oh no, that's terrible. Yeah, one guy timed out on the E side or CT side. There's some shots coming out of the apps here. Not able to get the shots. One guy pushes through smoke, but Korv able to get the best of Freak. And he's pushing on the site more. Noob takes out Pink, but Korv able to pick up his opponent, avenge his death, saying, "You're not going out without a fight, man." And now turning into a 2v3. No kits on CTs. Over the 40-second timer, they could actually do this. So, right now, one guy's going to be apps, 2 people are going to be pits. Both players just basically playing crossfires here. Not much crazy. It's going to see what's going to go on. Chaz able to take out Rich in a 1v3. It's going to be impossible for Ford to be able to get this. And yep, just excellent play coming in from Flush. Their plants there, their post-plant positions were just incredible. There's pretty much no way Annihilate could have been able to take back the crossfires, and the peaks were just perfect on Roll Flush's time. Roll Flush's places, that is, so.
It was unfortunate that one of Annihilate's players did lag out there, though he did reconnect.
I also want to say one of the key players, too, because I believe he was actually raid boss there, so.
Yeah, and that did cause that situation to go into a 4v4. There probably was some discussion going on in the team chat as well, which would have caused, you know, extra stress and stuff like that. So that round probably
there
fell.
Goes Grid. Well, it's gonna be sad for them. They're basically just playing this a man down, especially on an eco round where you need those guys to be even stand a chance. So, Vor actually got a really aggressive position on mid, and he's able to take out Chance with that. Freak able to take out Korv and turning this into the 4v3. Vor was able to pick up a gun, but Sneaky takes him out. So no gun for him, although Freak was able to get a kill from that, and Reed trades it out with Rich, turning it into a 2v3.
CT's left here in a 2v3 situation that quickly went from decent to bad to kind of good to bad again, and they're trying to spread themselves out as evenly as possible, but they are going to catch these T's in mid, give themselves that information as they're both towards this A site, though they are just on pistols, USPs in fact, so they want to play this as safe as possible. T's making a very quick push towards B site. Freak should hear that flash and call out the rotate from Noob, who is already rotating through mid. Emery playing very close here is going to be able to find Freak, and now it is just Noob with 42 HP against 3 opponents with just a USP.
Yeah, last guy, Noob, no armor, USP, lone soldier. Let's see what he can do here. He does get an MP7, so he may actually opt to save this, but Emery does hear the reload. Shots coming out from the smoke. No one able to find each other, so Noob's just probably gonna go for exits.
Getting sprayed at through that cart. It's a very dangerous cart. He's gonna die behind that cart. He died behind the cart. As 3 members of Royal Flush there survived that bomb plant with the guns intact. Everything they can do to bolster their economy at this point. Annihilate is going to be forced into a very awkward situation over the next couple rounds because Bread, because he timed out, has no economy right now. He's only at $150. If he times out again this round, it's all but over for that 5th man.
Yeah, right now, pretty much, they don't actually opt to force. They're actually just gonna full save. Gonna have 2 people actually, one guy, Vor, pushing down the banana incredibly fast. Rich taking down the 1 HP and gets naded promptly later. Freak, last guy left, but sandbags with 1 guy in apps on CT. Red does see Jazz, but he can take him out properly. Freak with the Molotov on the sandbags. He pretty much couldn't do anything there.
Yeah, it was a very quick round. The CTs tried to push a little bit there on the banana, but got met promptly with a slew of bullets and fell very quickly, as well as that Molotov getting dropped to the 1 HP and then naded out. It was a terrible, terrible blood slaughter there of the Annihilate team on the banana site. However, they do get guns this round. Bread, unfortunately, only able to go with the CZ because of his timeouts. But full guns from the rest of everybody else. And the Molly's going to come down banana, trying to keep them pushed away, and Corv immediately getting dropped to 28% HP left. That's a dangerously low number to be at this early in the round.
But yeah, that's pretty much just a one shot from N4, and he's on. Like now, Vor was able to pick up the op on CT side though, so he is playing the close angle or the angle on the alt here. While Corv is playing the angle onto Mexico into mid. Both teams been really passive, pretty much no fights going on.
We're seeing pretty much the same kind of default from both teams on their T side, playing that bomb at T stairs to be to near mid / apartments. I think the guys on Annihilate might have been a little bit more aggressive on the T side over in that apartment area than Royal Flush is being, but they're there to get the information. That's what they're there for. Both teams, again, playing this very, very slowly, very patiently. Just shows how much, what's the word I'm looking for? We are going to see the smokes go out over the B site as Imreed runs back to get the bomb. But they are going to be taking that bomb towards A. Chaz finding a good pick on to the B site. It's going to do excellent to make sure, well, no, that pick by Vor, the 2 picks by Vor is going to call that rotate. Was that a 3rd kill?
Yes.
Wow! Alright then, Vor. Okay. Chaz with just 10 HP is going to call for the save from his teammate as they both go to T-spawn. Vor just went off. That was beautiful.
Some Kusta deja vu coming out there.
Like, I heard the 3rd shot as a headshot, but I was just like, is my brain still just registering the 2nd one, or did he already get another one?
Right now, it's pretty much for a flush, because they saved that, they're actually going to get opt by another round here. Although Annihilate, was it because they won that very needed round, they can start building some economy. Even though it isn't that much, they are able to get a full buy going out. So this is going to be pretty much whoever wins this determines the next 2 rounds coming out.
Yeah, it's good to see Bread on an actual gun after his little bit of mishap. They're going to have a 3B stack over towards the B bomb site this time. Again, try to guess Royal Flush 7 maybe pushing a little bit too aggressively towards the B site, though they're not going to. Is the bomb stuck? I think they might have accidentally got the bomb stuck. In which case, Sneaky is finding a very much needed kill onto Vor very early. I think that bomb's gone.
Oh no.
That bomb's gone. Poor Chaz, he's trying.
They're gonna see if they can get it here. I don't even know if they're gonna be able to get it. Yep, Imreed backside trying to get it, but besides that, can't find anything. They did get that much needed pick though, but now that the bomb's stuck, they pretty much just have to go for it, because if someone on the CT decides to save, it could be GG for them.
Yeah, you have to play this round like you have the bomb anyway to make them rotate. Noob finding a very good pick onto Imreed, though Chaz is going to trade it out very early. The player in pit's going to be taken out by Ninja, that is Bread, and Chaz finding a nice pick onto Archie's. He's going to find the last opponent here. No, he's not, as he does peek the wrong way. Rich, though, his information's known, and Royal Flush knows they have to push to get this kill. Rich finding a nice pick onto Corv. Left only at 39 HP, though. They have to. It's the chase.
I don't think he knows this. Oh, Pink Ninja able to get that. The bomb stuck. Almost lost him the round there.
Yeah, if Rich wouldn't have stopped to re-peek there because he heard the footsteps. I don't think he heard 2 pairs of footsteps. I think he just heard 1. That's why he re-peeked. If he wouldn't have stopped, that would have just been a chase around the entire map because they didn't have the bomb. It would have been hilarious.
Yeah, he would have actually won the round. Like, that's shocking part about that. I mean, it's incredibly frustrating when stuff like that happens. So, just nade coming out. PT Veggies, close range on Banana. Rich playing that is naded out though. They do have full control of Banana now. They do not know that yet, so just see what they can get Sneaky able to take out 4. He tried to get an aggressive peek into the balcony, but Sneaky is playing that T-Apps position, so he just saw him and took him out.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was having a little bit of technical difficulties with my glasses. The lens popped out. Not very good to watch Counter-Strike match. Pink Ninja finding a nice pick onto Bread, and the P250 situation is only getting worse as it is now a 3v5 against Rifles. 2 players left here on the B-bomb site, but the player mid getting chased down and killed. It's going to give them free reign and access to that A site, and the B players are going to try to go down. And Corv making quick work of Freak as well as Rich. Those pistols, even though close range, unable to do anything.
Yeah, basically on that, they just were on a full save. They couldn't really do that much. I'm guessing Annihilate's actually going to get a buy coming out here, because Red is able to get a 5-7 or a CZ and armor. And yep, it looks like they're actually going to get a full buy going on, or not exactly a full buy, but as much as they can. It's pretty much just have to win this round to put a dent in Royal Flush's economy, because right now it's almost unstoppable if they lose this round.
Yes, Royal Flush doing a very good job of playing the information game as well as they can, and then making very educated decisions. And you know, they've been getting quite a few early picks, which Annihilate could do a lot better job of maybe not pushing too aggressively and giving away that information. Both teams doing a little bit of different things here on the map, as Royal Flush tries to play a little bit more towards A this time than the B site. Bomb slowly working its way up mid. Vor in an elevated position here, not a position always played, might be able to get a couple of early picks, though Pink Ninja will spot him as he barely peeks through smoke. Red's going to find Sneaky though, and we are left in a 3v4 situation, but Imreed only has 12 health left, so it's a very dangerous spot. They are going to get the bomb down, and it's left to the retake. Sorry for the CT team to retake this A-bomb site now. They do have 1 apartments, 1 library, and 1 mid area.
They have a lot of utility though. They can actually take this. If they do take the right battles and do the 1v1s, they basically just need to find their battles, and Pink Ninja turning away from the flash, not able to take them out. Turning into a 2v3 here. You see fights coming out, but he actually gets dinged. Chaz basically just undercover. Pink Ninja and Emery just able to pick up that slack and just takes around from that.
Yeah, the CT team slowly, as each member fell, looked a different direction, and Royal 7 did a very good job to time each peak as the CT member looked the wrong way at the wrong time, and quick work was made of them. Also a 13th round going to Royal Flush, bringing them just 3 rounds within victory here, as well as their 5th victory out of 5 games played. We're going to see 2 CTs pushing up mid very fast, and Chaz has dropped to 9 HP and will fall to noob. Freak finding the pick onto Corv, and it's Imreed to left here to trade it out. He is finding Vor and Rich. Sneaky with a nice pick on a noob, but Bread is left with a trade onto Imreed, and we're left into a 2v2 situation. And one of the CTs have a gun, but neither have armor here. And the T's are going to have to do work with this bomb, take it towards A site. I'm not sure if they know both are banana here, but they know at least one is.
But yeah, pretty much. They're just booking it at A because they know both people are B right now.
It looks like Bread lagged out again. He's walking into just a pole.
That's incredibly frustrating. If they lose this match, Red's gonna be incredibly pissed for that, and the team in a whole.
He did come back. That's good. It's good. He's only got a USP, so it's up to Freak here with that AK to maybe at least get 1 down here before anything happens. He's going to take that peek into pit, maybe seeing Pink Ninja. He did see him, takes the pop shot. Both players playing pit. Sneaky finding Bread, as well as Pink Ninja going to pop out, take down Freak, and grab that 14th round. Annihilate trying to do everything they can, and Bread has to be frustrated right now. Currently top fragging, even though he's had all these connection issues. He's got to be saying, teammates, what are you doing? I mean, I've disconnected in the middle of rounds, and I still am outperforming you. Like, come on, we need you to pick up the slack.
I mean, I don't really think that's the thing. Although, like, he's only been disconnecting for a couple of rounds or whatever. Besides that, I mean, it was pistol round and stuff like that, but besides that, the rounds he has been on, he's been doing a great job. I mean, you could argue that, but I definitely don't think that's the case there, so.
I mean, the rounds he did disconnect were very early into the second half and very vital, as he didn't have guns. His teammates did do work those couple of rounds to make sure he could get a gun. Pink Ninja finding an early pick onto Vort in that apartment area is going to give them the confidence to push towards that A site with the bomb. Or actually, they are going to pull off the A site rather and re-rotate back towards the mid B connector-ish area. Interesting call here after they got an early pick there. But it is to a 3v5 situation with Bread on an op. Noob trying to hold that B site by himself, and unfortunately Freak's going to be found out by Ninja, who is lurking in that Arches area. We'll find Bread, Corv getting down, or sorry, downing Noob, and all 5 members of Royal Flush 7 staying alive. It looks like it might just be over for Annihilate.
Yep, they needed that round there. It's pretty much, if they did not win that round, it's GG. I do not think they're gonna win this round. I mean this game, that is. Flush's economy is so good that pretty much Annihilate can win every round after this, and they can still have an economy to keep buying. So it's basically just gun rounds from now, and basically if Annihilate comes into a 1v3 or whatever, and one guy left on the CT side, and they're gonna have to do a force buy, which is only like 3k on a person. Like, it's gonna be incredibly unlikely that they are gonna tie this or this. They have to win the 6 rounds in a row for that to be even possible, and then it goes into overtime 1. So they have to show that they do win this. Or they do this round. They do win this round. It's gonna be incredible and insane show of skill there, showing that they are valuable in main. So Sneaky's able to get a kill on 4, but Red was able to get an early pick onto Pink Ninja. Emery able to take out Red right as I said that, and right now pretty much all 4 people on T side are actually gonna go A here against Noob at 15 health. So he makes his first shot, and no, he doesn't, turning into a 2v4. No, only kit on Rich right now. FAMAS is full utility on basically Royal Flush. It's looking all downhill from now.
The last 2 CTs on their last desperate attempt to pull this game around. Emery's going to find Freak through the smoke, as well as he will find Rich, and that is going to end this game. Royal Flush is going to take it, as well as their 5th victory here in the CEVO Season 9 main division. Absolutely fantastic game from the Royal Flush 7 crew. Kind of looked a little bit scary there at the beginning, but they made sure they had everything under wrap. They got themselves back into that game and came out the victors, yeah.